Mr. Cage in the crib himself. We already did the video, did the interview, and just putting it together. I got Sheena Starr from TWC. It's a TWC recap. So after this, watch the interview and some stuff and some shit. Boom. All right. And we're here with our guest for today, Sheena Starr. If you don't know, Sheena Starr is well known around the MMA community. She helps out a lot with women's MMA. She helps matchmake with TWC and a couple other shows. She helps find fighters, especially the female fighters. So, here she is, Sheena Starr. How you doing?
Tired as hell.
Yeah.
Still. I feel like I fought on Saturday, I'll tell you what.
I bet. So, I'm not going to ask you to recap the whole night, but can you tell me some of your favorite moments that happened?
Favorite moments? Shit, I didn't even think about that. Let me think. I had a couple favorite moments, and I actually got some compliments on this as well. We had a good number of athletes come in from out of town. Never fought in Michigan before, never seen us, never. What else? There was this little old lady. There's this little old lady when I was, peeking out watching the fights, seeing which one's won. There was this little old lady that was just a guest at the hotel and decided to come buy a ticket and watch these fights. And I mean, she was like 97 years old. And she's like, I have never seen this, she was vulgar. Never seen this. It's country problems, y'all. This is what you got to deal with in the country. I ain't got no potholes, but
Did anything happen that you didn't anticipate during the fights?
During the fights,
or
before, or after?
Just in general, did anything happen that you didn't anticipate?
Yeah, motherfuckers going to the hospital for cutting weight. One almost died, and the other one fucking collapsed his bowels. That shit, I didn't anticipate that shit at all. Not too fond of that.
Could you tell me a little bit what happened? Because I watched the weigh-in show, and Josh Robinson seemed fine.
Right, he was fine. See, all right, with, the thing with Robinson, this is what happened with Josh Robinson. Mm-hmm. Josh Robinson had a good weight cut. Yeah. His weight cut was fine. All right. Josh Robinson didn't want to, he wanted to make, those last couple pounds a little bit easier. Yeah. Because that sucks. Your last 5 pounds it sucks ass. You know what I mean? So he took a powerful diuretic on Thursday. All right. Those hang out in your system for 72 hours. So because he took it the day before weigh-ins, it was still active in his body. After weigh-ins, he wasn't able to rehydrate. And, he went to go rehydrate the way, you normally would, and his body rejected it. And that's what sent him into the hospital, you know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, Josh Robinson, he's got a nutritionalist, all that stuff. It's just those last couple pounds, and, you put a pharmaceutical grade fucking diuretic in you, shit's gonna hang out. It ain't gonna go away. So that's what happened with Robinson. So he did make weight. He made it to weigh-ins, and it's just shit didn't go right after it. So that's what put him in. Unfortunately.
So what happened with Warfield? I think that's his last name.
Yeah, that's James Warfield. James Warfield. He was it's like his last 8 pounds, and he was having a hard time. All right, he's a little bit older. Yeah. He's very, very seasoned. He probably couldn't tell you how many times he's done that weight cut. 8 pounds away, and it was having a rough time, He didn't know the matchmaker to get a hold of me or anything. Tried to get a hold of his coach, but, coach wasn't with him. He was busy, so he just put himself in a hot sauna and made himself pass out. He just pushed himself way too much.
So who was fighter of the night? Like, who stood out to you and why?
You know what? I don't get to watch the fights. I don't get to watch them. I match them, and I deal with them. 3 months begging them, getting medicals in, all that. You know, I see them at weigh-ins. I glove them up. I send them out, and I see them when they come back. You know, the only 2 fights I did get to see were co-main and main event. So I got to see Hervey and Chaos, and then I got to see Daquan and Wayman. So the fights air Tuesday, which is tomorrow right now, on Fight TV. So I'm just gonna get those so I can actually watch these fights, because it sounds like I missed some bangers, man. And I heard about it. So
since you don't get to watch the fights, who are some of your favorite fighters to work with, like getting fights and stuff like that?
Get fights? Well, one of my favorite fighters I always match up, actually wasn't on this card. His name's Adam King. He's from Scorpion Fighting System, and he's just a dog fighter, man. And he is exciting to watch. He will fight anybody. You know, just got that warrior spirit. He's always great to work with. He's never been a problem for me. You know, he's one of my favorite fighters in Michigan. You know, quite actually. You know, I like him for a couple different reasons. I want to get him on the November card. I love Adam King. I'm a fan of Adam King. A couple other guys that stand out. Chaos. You know, Chaos, of course. You know, he's also really easy to match because he don't care. He'll fight anybody. You know, he'll fight anybody. He's just like that. And you know, I got and the new guy, Michael Beach, the guy nobody knew. Nobody knew anything about. That I took a lot of heat for that match, but it's being voted on right now for fight of the night, so they can all fuck off. You know, I know he's just savage, man. He's just he can fight. I know, you know. Yeah. Like, the pin, yeah. Just I mean, there's so many people, but you know, I mean, as entertainment wise and a fan wise, you know, those are just a couple of my favorite guys. You know, I like certain people, you know, for certain reasons. You know, some have had a rough life. Some, you know, came from fucking dirt and worked their way up and grinded, and you know, they're at a, you know, such a top level now, and you know, I got, you know, respect for those people, and just can't just pick just, you know, one. I'll list off half of the people in Michigan right now, you know what I mean? But as a fan, I don't know, I think my favorite fighter in Michigan's Adam King.
So you work with a lot of promotions, TWC being one of them. You even work with bare knuckle boxing. What else do you got going on? Any other things?
Well, I got bare knuckle, but I mean, I work cut man with Stitch at bare knuckle boxing, which is just cool as shit because I get to pick that guy's brain all the time, and you know, he's the best cut man in the world, you know what I mean? And it's you know, great working with him, and you know, learning the sport of bare knuckle boxing. That's pretty awesome. That's some cool shit. I help a couple other larger promotions, you know, like Phil Spots, last minute matchmaking, shit like that. Numerous, you know, name names, you know, like Ryzen, Bellator, you know, CES, you know, all those people. So I got a fight in 10 days. So I'm so fucking tired right now, and I had to put on a hat because I got jiu-jitsu hair right now.
Then plug your fight. Tell me about your fight.
I'm trying to remember this chick's name. I mean, I know her last name's like Adderskin. I know who she is. You know, she's a newer professional out of American Top Team, Oklahoma City. She's kind of a one-dimensional wrestler. You know, and I'm just like, fuck. You know, it's like everybody I got match is a fucking wrestler, but you know what? It's like I've trained so much goddamn takedown defense. It's like, all right, you know, I'm ready. Jesus, I gotta
what promotion?
Slow up.
What promotion is it?
It's called Rage in the Cage. I'll be on there with Tony Lopez. I was out there in the past with Tony Lopez, like, last year. I think it was, like, in October. It's a cool-ass little show, man. It reminds me of the Wild Wild West days, kind of. You know, just a smaller one, but it's on the res. It's on the res at, like, this casino, like, kind of in the desert, and it's just, like, it's fucking fun. It's fun. So I'm gonna go there. I actually got family that lives out there, so I, like, sold a shit ton of tickets, and I got my crazy drunk Irish family gonna be out there. They all got shirts and shit, so I get to be one of those guys. I got everybody's got the shirts. I never did that, you know. So I'm gonna go out there and fuck shit up on res. It's gonna be fun.
Nice.
I'm excited.
Good luck with that. So,
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So my passion is fighting. Some people's passion is coaching, and you got people that like to promote. You're involved with so many different things in the game. What's your greatest passion with it?
I like matchmaking. I do. It's the shittiest fucking job. It really is. It sucks ass. You know, I mean, but I love, like, matching, like, people that I like or friends or whatever up together, and then watching them try to, like, basically murder each other in the cage. Like, I'll sit and watching this shit. That's fucking, you know, awesome. But I always have, like, these dream matchups, and, you know, and people I like to see fight, and I like good fights. I like good fights, you know what I mean? Like that Tony Hervey and Chaos fight, you know. It's like I've been trying to get Tony Hervey to fight for fucking years.
Right.
Fucking years now, you know, and that's the fan in me, you know, and I'm like, oh my god, with Chaos. Oh shit, that would be great. I want to do that, you know. And I just like good matchups, man, you know. That I think fans would like, that I would like, you know, and I'm not trying to sound fucking completely arrogant or any of that shit, but I think I'm fucking good at it, you know? Yeah. I think I do a pretty damn good job for, you know, matchmaking for, you know, especially the amount of time that I've actually been in the sport. I've only been around for 9 years, bro. You know what I mean? 9 fucking years. I mean, there's dudes out here doing this shit that's been doing this shit for fucking 15, 20 years. You know, here I come crashing out of the gate, 9 years, and I do all this shit, you know, and I'm able, you know, to matchmake. I go to everybody's stuff, you know. I watch all the fights, everybody's fights. I say, you know, I know who sells tickets, buy crowd shit, so I can, like, throw shit together that makes sense business-wise, but then, you know, make matches be good, too, so we don't got, like, 30-second guillotine finishes for half the fucking card and dumb shit like that, because fuck that. Nobody wants to see that shit, you know? I think the Tomato Can Fighting League, and I take pride in that shit. You know, I didn't match up Mo Williams and Kevin Walker, by the way. That wasn't me. That wasn't fucking me. And I'll say this shit on here publicly. I don't give a fuck. That shit was Pete. I will not take credit for that one.
Sheena Starr, cut your promo.
TWC champs. Everyone that won their titles this past Saturday happens to be from Team Murcielago. Everybody says I pad these motherfuckers, but you know what? Fuck you, because I don't. Because everybody done had a fucking hard-ass fight. And you know what? I'm going to have to search the motherfucking region and this side of the Mississippi to find people to fight these motherfuckers, because I hear nothing but crickets from anybody else in this state that wants to fight these cats. Alright? You know who the champs are. The pictures on Facebook. We got Daquan, we got Devin, we got Chaos, we got Mando. Who am I forgetting? Devin Quan. Oh, that's it. All right. Okay, so November 16th, TWC Lansing at the Causeway Bay Hotel in Lansing, Michigan. Step it up. Who wants to fight these guys? Everybody quick to talk shit? Bring it. These guys fight anybody. I ain't trying to kiss their ass or nothing, but, you know, I'm tired of hearing shit. Talk shit on Facebook. Fuck you. Pete'll probably be like, oh no, everybody don't think we're Pad Murcielago. And I'm like, we don't Pad Murcielago. Fuck you. They all fought killers. Yeah, well, I'm not the Tomato Can Fighting League, you know. Y'all can go fight for Clip if you fucking want easy fights.
Alright.
Go fight for somebody else. There's a reason why my Tapology prediction percentage is so fucking high. Quit padding fights, motherfuckers. Stop that shit. This is Sheena Starr on Cage in the Crib. Me.
Do you do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? You probably smell like shit. You need yourself a bar of rank soap. Smells great, tastes awful.